Alright, let's get started with a question. When was the last time you truly laughed at yourself? Not the nervous kind of laugh, not the, I have no idea what I'm doing, laugh. I'm talking about genuinely laughing at yourself, about something silly you did, a mistake, or maybe just a funny moment that happened. Now, if you're sitting there thinking, I never do that, well, here's some great news for you. Laughing at yourself is one of the most powerful ways to connect with your inner self, release tension, and improve your mental health. Sounds simple, right? But trust me, it's not as easy as it sounds. Let's be honest, most of us take ourselves a little too seriously. The world tells us we need to be perfect, successful, and completely in control at all times. But what happens when you let go of that perfectionism and just accept your imperfections? Here's the thing, when you laugh at yourself, it takes away the power of that embarrassing moment. It frees you from the weight of self-judgment. And the best part? It feels incredibly freeing. You see, laughter is an instant stress reliever. It releases endorphins, that feel-good hormones, and lowers the production of cortisol, the stress hormone. When you laugh at yourself, you're not only making yourself feel better in the moment, but you're also training your mind to be less critical of yourself. So, the next time you make a mistake or do something a little silly, try laughing instead of feeling embarrassed. You'll be amazed at how much lighter you'll feel. Now, let's talk about self-care. You've probably heard that self-care involves things like yoga, eating healthy, and getting enough sleep. But guess what? One of the best forms of self-care is learning how to not take yourself so seriously. Yep, you heard me right. When you let go of the need to be perfect, and you laugh at your mistakes and quirks, you're actually taking better care of your mental well-being. And here's the best part, when you can laugh at yourself, you start to become more accepting of who you are. You embrace your flaws and imperfections, and you stop holding yourself to unrealistic standards. Think about it, how much pressure would you feel if you didn't have to be perfect all the time? Imagine the freedom of simply being genuinely you, flaws and all. Okay, so now you might be wondering, how do I actually start laughing at myself? Well, let me tell you, it doesn't have to be a big deal. The first step is to catch yourself when you're being too hard on yourself. If you make a mistake, or something silly happens, stop for a second and laugh at it. Seriously. Don't take it too seriously. It's just life. It's okay to make mistakes. And guess what? The more you laugh at yourself, the easier it becomes. One great way to practice is by finding humor in the little things. Maybe you accidentally spill your coffee, or you trip over your own feet, laugh it off. I mean, come on, if we can't laugh at ourselves, what's the point? Now here's the really cool part, when you start laughing at yourself, you're actually creating inner peace. Laughter helps to release all the tension and stress that builds up in our bodies, and when you don't take yourself so seriously, you can be at peace with the present moment. You're not weighed down by shame or self-criticism. You start to realize that you're human, and being human means making mistakes, being imperfect, and laughing along the way. And that's perfectly okay. The next time something happens that could make you feel embarrassed or frustrated, take a moment to breathe, smile, and laugh at yourself. You'll notice that it instantly shifts your energy and mindset. It's a small, yet powerful, tool to help you stay grounded and balanced. At the end of the day, life isn't meant to be taken so seriously. We're all just figuring it out as we go along, making mistakes, and learning from them. And that's what makes life so interesting and fun. The more you laugh at yourself, the more you connect with your true self, the one that doesn't need to be perfect, but just needs to be authentic. So go ahead, embrace your quirks, laugh at your blunders, and enjoy the freedom that comes with being unapologetically you. Remember, the next time you make a mistake or have a funny moment, laugh it off. It's not about being perfect, it's about accepting who you are and finding joy in the journey. Life is way too short to take everything seriously. So, lighten up, laugh at yourself, and embrace the beauty of imperfection. And most importantly, keep laughing, because that's where the real magic happens.